Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 3 of the Banner Show. It is Sunday, March 22nd, and we are in the heat of March Madness. There have been so many games, so much going on, and we are going to go over all of that later on in the show. We're also going to talk a little Valspar Championship, there's a little PGA Tour drama. As always, we're going to have our draft, banner breakdown, and so much more. But we have got all the boys back this week with me, Aryon. We got Ryan Ochi, Paul Williams, and of course, our producer, Aaron Brooks. Boys, before we get started, got something to show you.
Let's go.
Let's see. What do you got? What do you got?
Are these little presents?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
the
sick.
swag.
Got some merch.
sweatshirts right
Okay.
before summer. I love it.
You only have a couple weeks left to wear the hoodies, but hold on.
Bro.
You only got a couple weeks left to wear the hoodies, but the hats
Okay,
are
that's
in.
fire.
I'm glad
Bang.
Ryan and Aaron are getting the hats.
Bang.
You guys are gonna love them.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude. I'm ready to.
Yeah.
And for all the listeners, these are going to be available online very, very soon. So hats are in, merch is in. It's all
Let's
going to be
go.
available. So little gift for you guys coming in the mail.
I love it. That's
Yeah, we wore ours
fantastic.
today golfing. Ariana and I went out, played 18. If anybody's wondering, I won. And but it was a great day. Nice Sunday. We started off about 70-degree weather, ended in 90, 85-ish. And so it was a nice day. What were your thoughts, Ariane?
Does it make sense to not give the context of getting strokes if you're just going to, announce that you won?
Yeah, for sure. It's
Okay.
it's still a W.
Yeah.
Did he win based on the rules agreed to?
I beat him by
based on the strokes that I gave him, he beat me based on our handicaps, I guess we'll say. No,
Arion's
actually, no.
stroke.
Paul,
Yeah, I had a good day.
Paul played really, really well.
It doesn't bother Aryon at all.
No, it doesn't. No. I love Paul. Paul played great. Paul played
Thank
great.
you.
I gave him 2 strokes, and I only won by 1, so I lost technically by 1. But we played for money, and
Only won
I
by
love it.
1, so I lost.
Played for money. I won the money. We played the front 9 for a beer. I won the beer. It was a good day for Paul.
no, Paul played really well. He hit probably 5.
This is
6,
usually not the case, you guys.
10-foot putts.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
anytime, I mean, I would have had to have shot in order to win based on what we were originally going to play for. I would have had to shot like a 76, and that just wasn't happening.
And that's like what Fitzpatrick played today and won. I think he got a 68.
68. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
60,
yeah.
he got
78 and
68.
1 on the PGA
I
Tour.
know.
Let's go.
Yeah, but no, it was
Close.
good because Paul, we haven't played in a while, but we were able to film some of it. We'll have a video out for it actually pretty soon because it was good. And yeah, Paul was on, his putter was hot. It was on
Yes.
fire.
Hey,
And we
When
wore
we
a
all meet
banner
in
hat.
person and I'm joining this golf party, it's going to be a problem for me because
Oh, yeah.
you guys are talking 70s and 80s, and
We'll have a good time.
bro,
yeah, we'll have a good time.
Nobody's
Yeah.
shooting in the 70s right now. I would have
No.
had to shoot in the 70s, but yeah, 80s is in play.
Yeah, 80s is not in my wheelhouse.
bro,
So,
me and Ryan
I'm
are
just
like
there
the
for a good
temperature
time.
in
Yeah.
Arizona. That's it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll have
Exactly,
to do
We could do
Yeah,
a
but
little 2v2 scramble
Little-
best
little
ball or
2v2.
something.
I'm a vibes guy. You want me on
Yeah,
your
you'll
card.
bring great vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Some
a,
transfusions and Ryan. That's all we need.
I hit the ball real far. It just doesn't know which way it's gonna go.
That's fine.
Perfect. Yeah.
That would have been fine. The wind was so bad. I mean, the ball it's one of those days where you hit the ball and by the time it comes down, it's going backwards. The wind's so strong. There was a shot where we weren't going to keep it in, but we're going to, because Paul hits a shot. His hat flies off his head and he can't find it. It's 40, 50 feet behind him. The wind blew it. It was nuts. I mean, it was a really windy day. I mean,
But on the other side, Aryon crushes his drives, and you had a 330-yard drive with that wind was helping a little bit, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
still crushed it. But it was pretty awesome to see that. We're like, holy crap!
Yeah, it's just hard to drives are fine either way. It's your approach shots that get killed in the wind in the par threes and stuff like that. But no, it was a great day. Paul played really, really well. His short game was
Paul
actually
did.
phenomenal. It was good.
Thanks.
Love that.
All right,
Yeah,
who's starting us off with the over under reaction today?
I'm ready. I'm
It's
I
all
don't
you.
know. I think I'm underreacting to High Point. High Point
Oh, I'm so glad
University,
you started there.
dude. Like I picked them to win in round one. I was going for some upsets. I got VCU, but High Point, man,
Chase
watching
Johnston.
them play against Arkansas, like that was why you watch March Madness to me. Like
Yeah.
it fell apart for him at the end. Like and I felt bad. I can't remember the kid's name, the point guard for High Point. That kid played his heart out, and nothing but respect for them. Like they get 2 buckets to fall, and they win that game. They just couldn't
Yeah, are
get
you talking
anything to
about
fall.
Chase Johnston, the guy who won with like 11 seconds left with the layup, and he's never scored a 2-pointer in the whole season?
No. This the
that was
little
different.
point
That was
guard.
different.
I can't remember his,
Oh,
his
okay.
name's like Rob.
I love
think.
that fact
That
when I
guy's a
heard
goat,
that.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Dude, well, and then they had the other guy who shot the 3 late in the fourth, who had 0. He was 0 for 7 on the day, and he shoots like a 40-foot 3-pointer, and it's just beautiful. I'm like, what in the world? Like, so they just honestly, like, if High Point had a little better day instead of having one of their worst days, I think they probably could have taken down Arkansas. So I love seeing a school like that do really well, perform really well. Like, to me, that is the highlight
For sure.
of March Madness. I don't know beyond that for me.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm seeing a
it's-
lot of the sorry, Paul. I'm seeing a lot
No.
of the discourse after the first round of like NIL has ruined March Madness. I'm seeing a lot of that on the sports stories are being written. Like all the good players are just being paid to go to these big schools, and of course they're going to advance. Like the Cinderella story, like the dark horses, like that's
Are no longer.
Yeah, like that's
I was
a
talking
thing
to a
of the
buddy
past.
about it. Yeah.
But then you see like the Texas shouldn't have beat Gonzaga. If you watched Gonzaga all year, like I did, I kind of saw it and I responsibly bet on them to lose that game. But yeah, I mean, you don't really have that dark horse like Cinderella feel anymore.
Yeah.
With how NIL is.
I think it was the first time in like 35 years there's no like big Cinderella story. It's like the top teams are 16-0.
Yeah,
I think the part of it is NIL.
Well, because when you fill out your brackets, you look at the data and it's like, oh yeah, there's always a 12 over a 5 or whatever. All those stats like went out the window this year.
Wait, what was High Point? Where was High Point seated at?
High Point was seated as a
like
12
or something.
12.
So,
yeah,
so
they were
12
over a 5, and they won by 1 over Wisconsin.
Well, before we jump into any other teams, have you guys seen High Point University just in general? It looks like a country club. It's the nicest college I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's like nobody goes to class there. It's like they.
If you're listening, go Google High Point.
Dude, where is it?
Something like North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. High
Is it
Point,
like on
North
the coast?
Carolina.
Ryan's ready to enroll.
Yeah, are you about to go back to school?
Yeah.
It's actually the nicest looking school I think I've seen in a long time.
Yeah,
years of eligibility left.
I went to a private school in Tennessee, and it's like Ivy League level, like beauty. So I mean, I get that. Like I totally do. Like we can talk about school later or whatever. But yeah, High Point. So I guess I'm underreacting because I'm sad they didn't go further. I felt like they really and truly could have beaten Arkansas, but Arkansas, their point guard, that kid went off late in the fourth and just
nuts. Yeah.
So I mean, hats off to Arkansas, but I do, if the NIL is going to do this for year in and year out now, it's sad for March Madness.
I don't think that's going to be the case. I think if you look, I get what you're saying about the Cinderella story, but if you look at the statistics of the number 1 seeds winning, even before this year, before it started, it's really, really high. I don't think it's as different as people are making it out to be. Also, I think schools like SMU and these rich schools are going to pay these players. And I actually think we are going to get the same type of Cinderella story. It's just going to be a little bit different. We've had our NIL conversations before, and I definitely have my problems with NIL and the transfer portal. Don't get me wrong, but I do think it's going to end up making it more competitive because there are smaller schools that have never been good at basketball, but they're going to have the money now to pay players. And I think over time it is going to even the playing field a little bit.
I guess when you're talking like, sorry, did you want to move on?
No, I was just going to say, as far as really, really nice campuses go, have any of you guys ever been to Clemson's campus?
Yeah.
No.
Only been to West Coast campuses.
I have not been to a bunch of West Coast campuses, so I can't speak to that. But Clemson is probably one of the nicer campuses that I've been to. That's like not like in a like
prestigious
like in a paradise. It's just
right.
A really beautiful campus, and it's like not a random school. It's it's a pretty big school. Like UGA is not bad, but Alabama, unfortunately, is not wonderful. Auburn's not bad actually, which is sad to say, but
can we clip
Clemson
that and save that for later?
Are we on?
Yeah, Aryon's take.
That's not worthy of. That's not worthy to start out the show. But
are we diving into March Madness now?
Yeah,
during the over-unders.
Let's do it.
I'm down to jump into it.
Yeah. Well, can I ask you guys a question first? Do you feel like, okay, maybe it's only this year, maybe it feels this way because obviously we got the show. We're probably paying attention to it a little bit more than we normally do, or we're feeling like we need to lock in a little bit more. But there are so many games I can't keep up. I mean, I literally can't keep up. Maybe it's once again, maybe it's that I have 3 kids now, and
that's what it is for sure.
I think that's probably it.
Because we had some neighbors at the house yesterday, and they had some kids. Everyone's playing around, and we're chasing after them. And he was asking me how my bracket was, and I was like, good, pretty good. I think I've got Arizona to win, and I think besides some of the major upsets, it's been decent. And he was like, well, isn't Arizona out? And I was like, no, they haven't lost. And he's like, no, he's like, are you, I'm pretty sure they have. Are you sure? I was like, no, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not 100% sure. They could be out.
Wait,
because
be out. Yeah.
I'm like, I wouldn't bet my life on it that they're not out, but I don't think they are. I don't remember seeing that. I've only watched from the whole game. I think I've watched 5 or 6 games and then bits and pieces of a few others, but it's just, I mean, man, it just seems like they're all happening at the same time, and it's just been tough to keep up with. But when we were golfing this morning, Paul told me I was in last place in our banner show thing. I'm not. I'm in first.
I know. I just had to mess with you. That's one reason I won.
I was
mind games early on.
I was leading,
Aaron
but
was number 1.
Yeah, I was leading yesterday. Yesterday messed me up pretty bad.
I checked it this morning, and I was first. Obviously, games have happened.
Actually, currently Paul is 1, Ryan is 2.
Let's go.
And potential points that you're tied on current points, but potential points, Paul has 181, and Ryan, you're down to 177.
That's too bad.
Yeah, today wasn't a good day for Aryon's bracket at all. You were the leader with like 187 possible. You're down to 175 possible. So
who lost?
Your bracket's taking a hit today.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If Alabama wins, I think my hope to win the whole thing anyways, it really has nothing to do with these games. We're all the same on our Final 4 teams. Aaron, yours is different. I know you've got Michigan State and somebody else, but me, Paul, and Ryan at the time when I was looking, we were all tied for number 1. Yeah. We all had the same Final 4 teams, except I have Alabama and you guys have Michigan. So the reality is if Alabama, so do I.
Houston winning it?
No. I'm saying getting to the Final 4, like Final 4 teams are all the same with the exception of you guys have Michigan, I have Alabama. So if Alabama loses and Michigan wins, I mean, that's going to make or break the tournament, I think, regardless.
Did anyone take Iowa beating Florida?
I'd have to look.
Iowa just hit a 3 against Florida.
I know. I'm watching it right now. It's pretty great.
I have Florida. I have Florida going. I have Michigan State coming out over Duke. I lost Gonzaga, is why my bracket took such a dump. I had them going to the
Saturday looked a little bit different than Aryon's. This is like Ryan, I think you're mentioning it also. It's like we love March Madness, watching all the games, and it was my wife and I, two other couples. Their kids went to like an indoor-outdoor restaurant over in Lower Greenville, Texas, Dallas, and it was the atmosphere was unreal. And the one reason is like it was TCU versus Duke, and then like 20 minutes after that game, it was Texas A&M and Houston, just three Texas teams all playing at once, and like
dude,
the bar
everyone's
was
locked in.
packed.
Yeah.
Everybody's like watching all the different channels, and I was like, this is why I love March Madness. It's just unreal. And TCU held in there against Duke, but Boozer's just crushing it as a freshman. He's just looking like a veteran in the game. And then Houston took over in the second half pretty badly, and they're going to be playing in the Sweet 16. So that's why I wore my banner hat with the Houston red behind it. But it was just such a fun Saturday, just like watching all the games with your homies.
One thing that we probably will never get is 3 teams from Washington in the tournament. Unfortunately,
This is true.
Yeah, we're not getting 3
we will
teams
never
from Georgia either.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Gonzaga has been holding the torch, but Wazoo and UW, I don't think UW or Wazoo have been in a couple of years, right?
They
We've been
haven't.
kind of
No.
crashed. Yeah.
UW girls are in it. They played today.
Go Dogs.
Yeah. Who's got the next over under?
I'm still trying to figure out how
What are you trying to figure out?
I looked 2
You've been a
hours
little
ago.
quiet over there.
I went 2 hours ago. I looked and I was in first place. Now I'm in third.
You're
and I'm
still
trying to
hung
figure
up
out
on
who
this.
lost.
There's so many
I'm
more
just- no,
games.
I'm just trying to figure out who lost. Was it?
There's been like 8 games since you probably last looked.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's my point. It's hard to keep up with.
You lost you lost
Virginia.
Virginia. So that hurt you
Wait,
bad.
you guys had Tennessee?
No, but you had
Dude,
Virginia
I have
in
filled
the
out
Elite
so many
Eight.
brackets.
Me
I filled
too.
out so many brackets. My mind is in a pretzel. I don't know.
Yeah.
You had Virginia in the Elite Eight, and you're the only one who had them there. So that's why you tumbled. So now if you lose Alabama as well, like, then you're really...
Well, I'm not too worried because I was making
Florida just lost
Alabama
officially.
anyway.
Unbelievable.
No.
Biggest upset of the bracket.
No
Talking about
way.
Cinderella stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
A
do.
9 just beat
Oh
the
my
1.
goodness,
Oh my
dude.
gosh.
So that tanks
Dude,
every single one of our brackets is now in the
One of our
dumpster.
final 4.
Well, now I
Yeah.
need
See ya.
Houston's gonna make it, and I had him playing against Florida, so maybe it's making the competition a little.
We talked
easier
about this
for my
last
boys.
pod. I cashed out of that Florida future.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that
Aaron-
was
Ryan,
good.
you're just so good. at
No.
gambling.
Aaron, we got to make another clip of that and then this.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
That, like he said that last week, and then
He
what
did.
just happened right now? Florida officially lost. That is
Yeah.
actually wild.
Well done,
That's
Ryan.
wild, dude.
What a silly play call. All right.
All right,
Man.
so now
Go Arizona, I guess. And
Look,
Paul,
I
you
need my final
I need
four is
Houston.
still intact, so I'm okay there. And
That's
now I feel a little
have
better
Houston,
about my
Arizona.
final four. Cause see, I had
yeah,
Florida
for sure.
losing to Illinois.
Ryan,
Yeah, we'll see what they do against Houston though.
Ryan, you want to do your over under?
Yeah. I'll do my over under. Mine's a little silly. It's not sports related. Shout out sports podcast. But I don't know what your preference for plant destinations are, whether it's Lowe's or Home Depot. That's where I go for my plants. Maybe that's the issue right off the bat. But my overreaction is I think those plants are, I don't know if fraudulent's the right word, or I think it's it's a scam, because I have bought hundreds of dollars of plants from Lowe's and Home Depot, and I plant them and they die instantly. Like,
Did you
might be an
go this
Arizona-
weekend?
yeah,
Why
yeah,
is this
yeah.
the top of my? Okay.
Yeah, went this weekend. Put in 2 banana plants. I don't know if you know what banana
Oh, nice.
banana
Those are
trees.
cool.
They're
Yeah,
like
banana
huge,
trees.
like
Yeah.
huge, right? Banana trees, right? And they were like, oh yeah, they're perfect. They sit out in the sun out back here in the Lowe's cage for months, and they do fine. Plant it, and like literally the next day, every leaf is brown. It's just totally dead. And that's not the first time. I've had the landscapers come and plant everything, but I get them from like Lowe's and Home Depot. So either they just like, you have to be in a Lowe's cage for your plants to grow, or my backyard just can't grow plants. It's also 105 out, so that could
I was
factor
gonna say
in.
you don't think
Dude,
you're
that-
Great time to buy
Dude,
plants.
That Caliche clay, that Caliche clay is different.
Lowe's thing.
If y'all have never had to dig in Caliche clay in Arizona,
Oh, yeah,
that's different, bro.
it's a different beast.
It's so different.
I used to work with a guy who lived in Arizona, and he said, like, that's exactly why they do rock gardens instead
Yeah,
of grass and plants and
absolutely.
stuff like that, because it just doesn't grow. So I don't know. I
Greenish
mean,
fur and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I will agree with you that the Lowe's
show
and
me a
Home Depot
person that
plants are a
buys a
little
home- yeah.
suspect.
Right.
And-
Buys a
and-
Home Depot plant and it survives. Show me that.
We're more nursery people.
That's my take. That's my
Just
take.
gonna throw that out there.
I was saying, yeah, we got some good places around here. We got some flowers.
We
from Home
support
Depot.
local, Ryan, and we go to nurseries.
Yeah, I
that's
support local. It's Home Depot. It's Atlanta.
fair.
Yeah, there you go. No, we do check them out at Home Depot. But
I mean,
I
you're
think we
in
end
the
up at
aisles. You're
those.
looking and you're like, oh yeah, they have a
yeah,
lime tree for $50. You're like, let's go plant that, and it's just dead.
How do you kill
yeah,
a citrus tree in Arizona?
That's a good question. It just never grew. This one obviously was a while back, but
is it
Uh,
user error? I'm just gonna throw
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
out
say,
there.
Hey,
are you supposed to put like the soil
dude,
around
I have
it?
Kim,
I have
Hey, or some-
landscapers. They're supposed to be doing it, and they just
Ki-
die.
can you show us your thumb real quick and make sure it's not black?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my green thumb is not.
Yeah, your green thumb is
Yeah.
definitely not working.
It's bad. Oh well, that was my hot take. It was just fresh
Man,
on
I'm
the
sorry
mind.
you went through that this weekend.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah, I gotta go back next weekend and get a different bush. I guess. Just keep
How
trying.
about you find one of the local nurseries and give that a shot?
Why don't you
Hey,
just get turf?
I have turf, but I need plants.
have
I have palm
plants?
trees and stuff. Yeah, you gotta have real
Yeah,
plants in the
Ryan's
rock.
backyard's nice. He's got cacti.
Yeah,
palm
why don't you?
trees.
Why don't you get cacti? It's Arizona. It's 105 degrees. I don't
Yeah.
see a lot growing there, anyways.
Citrus trees do
true.
great in Arizona. And
Yeah, I have a lime tree that was planted here years ago before I moved in, and I can pull 30 limes off of it right now.
Yeah, you can do
great.
limes, you can do grapefruit, you can do
Right.
you can do a lot of
They crush it in this weather.
yeah, they do. They love it. So
Nice. Yeah, that'd be cool to pick a lime off a tree and then use it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
think-
awesome. Yeah.
and then use
that'd
it.
be cool. That'd be cool.
Wait, are we on?
I was thinking more like make a margarita. I thought you were gonna go somewhere.
Yeah,
with that one.
no, that's what I was gonna say.
That's
That
what they're used for sure. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
use it, yeah.
It's like Aryon has a disclaimer for ownership of Corona, so it doesn't mean
All right, I guess I'll go next. For my overreaction, and yeah, this is definitely an overreaction. So, in a year where Brooks Koepka left Live and went back to the PGA Tour, Bryson was discussing it, and it looked like, for all intents and purposes, that Live was going to crumble. I feel like I have heard way more drama, way more news, way more excitement out of Live in the last 3 months than the PGA Tour by far. I mean, by far. Like, I can't figure out if it's because Scotty's not winning, but if you look at like the last winners on Live, it's Bryson DeChambeau, John Rahm, Anthony Kim, which, I mean, he's not great, but that's probably one of the bigger stories in golf this year. They just signed, what's his name? Michael Lasasso, that like stud, right out of college. He forgoed his, master's eligibility to join the High Flyers. And then meanwhile on the PGA Tour, I mean, Matt Fitzpatrick won today, which I guess we'll cover that now too. The, Valspar, he won, which was good for him because he had a chance to win the Players.
Yeah,
I was happy. Yeah, I was happy with the outcome there, but I do like him, so I'm glad he got it done. But if you just look at the last 5-10 tournaments on the PGA Tour versus the last 5 to 10 tournaments in Live, there are more exciting stories. I saw the highlight of the Live tournament, and if you look at the leaderboard, those are bigger names than on the PGA Tour right now. And
But Liv now has to pony up for Bryson, right? Isn't he in his last year? Like, if he leaves, Liv is cooked.
but they are going to pony up for
But,
Bryson.
yeah.
Bryson's probably not going to leave. And here's the downside of Live, right? The competition is not the same. There's
Yeah.
Big money at the top. There's a couple of studs, but I think if they are recruiting these younger players, they are going to get better, but they're getting these OGWR points, which is going to, I don't see Bryson leaving because this is just going to keep him as one of the best golfers in the world if he keeps winning for him these easy tournaments. So I don't see him leaving. They're going to pay him the money. It's an unlimited fund.
Yeah.
But regardless of the fact that the competition is not the same, the storylines they're better. Unless Scotty starts winning again, I don't know. I'm overreacting to it because I don't want that to be the case, but I feel like it is.
I mean, they're playing in Australia, Hong Kong, South Africa, like all over the world also. So it's just getting so many other people to probably view globally with these big names you just mentioned also. And there's huge crowds coming out.
Yeah, the picture of the picture of
like 100,000 people going to these.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
really
crazy.
Oh yeah, because they had
unreal.
Alesso DJ, and I saw the party afterwards. Yeah.
It's becoming it's always been a social media thing, but they're bringing out the big guns now with bringing big name DJs, going to new areas and really getting crowds to go there. And then all of a sudden it's all over our algorithms.
If you can get 400,000.
I agree with you, Aryon. It's 100,000 people going to a Live tournament is unreal.
Whether it's for the DJ or not. Yeah.
Well, because they're going to these parts of the world that don't get a lot of PGA Tour representation. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean 100,000. And then the thing is with the majors, like the Masters, you can't even fully put that on the side of the PGA Tour because Live players can play in it. So that doesn't even count because the Masters is probably going to be pretty good, right? But that's not like a check for the PGA Tour because it's not directly associated with it. So taking the Masters aside, it's like, what's the big draw to the PGA Tour right now if Scotty isn't winning from a viewership standpoint? And the thing is too, Matt Fitzpatrick could have lost today to what was his name, the Asian guy, I'll look it up, whoever came in second, but like he had won a couple on the DP World Tour.
He came in second.
Yeah, he'd won a couple on the DP World Tour, but like if he wins that's even worse for the PGA Tour. So I mean, Matt Fitzpatrick winning is decent. Cam Young winning, those are decent wins, and it's still like the storylines are just not the same. So I don't know what to take from all this because, like I said, I thought Brooks Koepka coming was going to be the beginning of the end for them. And
imagine if Bryson stays hot and wins the Masters, then what? I mean, then you have a situation. Or Rahm, yeah.
Or Cam Smith, who's still over there. I mean, they've got like Dustin Johnson, who, he's probably not going to win. Cam Smith has a chance. Bryson has a really, really good chance. Yeah. And so does John Rahm. I mean, those are two of the best golfers.
He's up there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing some good golf. But yeah, that's my overreaction. And, it shows like how little we can talk about where we're going to talk about the Valspars because it was a good tournament. Actually, the course played really well and very happy for Matt Fitzpatrick, especially after the players. But it's just not that exciting without Scotty being in the mix, which is unfortunate.
So is that is that just a personal thing for you then? Like, does everybody feel like that? Or is it just like your storyline that's kind of like your bias playing that, which is fine. We all do that, right? Like, so are you just finding yourself more drawn to Live? Or are you saying you're worried that that's going to be across the board? Because I feel like, Fitzpatrick doing so well at the players and then actually coming back and shooting a strong final round again today to win at 68. So he went -3 to take it. It wasn't like somebody blew it, and gave it to him. Like he came out and he played the golf to win today.
He's pretty consistent. Yeah.
Yeah. And so like, that's what I'm trying to understand for you.
No, I think Matt Fitzpatrick winning is nice. It's a good win for him. I agree with all that, but it's not like maybe it's my algorithm's perspective, but when you, I'm just saying when you go online and, I'm not, I guess I do watch a decent amount of golf tournaments, but in general, you see the highlights on Instagram, on Facebook, things like that. And and just think of the major storylines in golf. Anthony Kim is arguably one of the biggest ones of the year. Him coming back after, everything he went through and winning at Live, like does anybody know bigger golf news this year than that?
No, Liv's definitely taking the headlines for sure.
Yeah. And then Bryson just won back-to-back. Now, I've been to a Live event and I've been to a PGA Tour event. Live is fun. It was fun. PGA Tour is it's better. So I don't think I'm not like worried about anything for the PGA Tour. I just think it's interesting that like last year I never heard anything about Live. Like not a thing. And this year they've changed something. Maybe it's because they're getting OWGR points and they went to 4 rounds and they
Was
made
this
some
the first year they
changes.
did that?
Mhm.
That's
Because
probably,
it was the only way
Yeah.
they could get those
That they
points.
could like
Yeah.
do that together. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense then. To me, it's curious because like I'm not as knowledgeable on that as you are. Like you're far more invested in that world than I am. So like I'm just listening, right? And so I'm like, all right, well, what am I hearing? And so on one side, you're saying Live is not as much competition, so Bryson wins back to back. That's not a storyline then. If he's the best golfer, if he's top 5 golfer in the world, and the next best golfer in Live is top 20, then he should be winning pretty regularly. But then like the Anthony Kim story, like that's cool. So it's almost like, but you won against the NBA D League, or G League or whatever.
I'm
is
not,
that what I'm
not
hearing?
saying,
Because I don't
no,
know.
No.
No,
I'm
I
not saying
wouldn't
it's a
be
better.
like that.
I'm not
Okay.
saying it's a better product. I'm saying they have taken over the news, the wow factor, the highlights.
It's just on. Yeah, it's on ESPN. It's on our social media. It's just
Right.
2026.
They've taken over the
Live.
marketing side of it to where, or they're taking a weaker product and making it I think look flashier and getting more attention than I would think it would have gotten after Brooks Koepka left, is what I'm saying. I mean,
Gotcha.
it's you look at top. Well, I mean, think about it. One of the top stories of the PGA Tour this year is Brooks Koepka leaving Live to go to the PGA Tour. Live's still involved, is what I'm saying, and that's the biggest news on the PGA Tour. Without Scotty winning, there's not a whole lot going on. So
That's actually true. If you take that out, because that was their big story, right?
It was, yeah, and obviously, I think last year because of what Scotty did, and he's the closest thing to since Tiger. He's
last year Scotty
to
had
Tiger
the
Woods
crown
since
for all golf, everything golf related.
Yeah, it kept everybody focused on the PGA Tour, but now that he hasn't been involved the last couple of months, it's like the biggest stories are coming from Live. But once again, I don't want that to be the case. I love the PGA Tour. This whole Live thing, it's, I kind of forgot about it. I kind of, never thought of it as being a big deal. I didn't think it was going to last very long. Well, minus the fact that I don't even know how much of it is an actual business that has the intention of making money. And that's a whole other thing that we don't need to get into. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting that I'm like, I saw the Live leaderboard this week and I saw the Valspar leaderboard this week, and I recognized more names on the Live leaderboard than Valspar.
Wow.
A fair reaction.
Yeah.
All right.
Try to close out the over under.
Wait, no, can I real quick on March Madness? I was looking at some of my notes. So did you guys see, what was it, St. John's buzzer beater?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched that.
What's that guy named? Dylan Darling? I think it was Dylan Darling that hit the layup or the scored layup. So if you look at his stat line, he's had the coldest last 2 games. I think those were his only 2 points all game, if I'm not mistaken. Only 2 points all game.
He needed to make.
That's it.
0 for 10 or 1 for 10 in threes. He has 8 points in 2 games, and he plays a lot of minutes. I need to look
He's
at
a defensive specialist.
I mean, but why is he on the final offensive play? I mean, it worked. They scored, but I'm thinking this guy's gonna have a crazy stat line. I look at him like, wait.
I was gonna say probably for the same
no one
reason.
anticipated him.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
No one thought he was getting that last shot. Yeah.
We're going
1 for 10. 1 for 10 for threes in 2 games, and his overall shooting it's in the dumps. I mean, he must. And I look his assists. He only had 4 assists today. It's not like I'm trying to figure out why that guy gets crunch time minutes.
Ask Allen Iverson about going 1 for 13. Shooters just keep shooting, man. You
I need to go cold. I'm going to do some research on this. No, I'm following Dylan Darling now for the rest of the thing. So I need to figure out.
That's your darling now.
Have a jersey. Yeah, he's gonna have a jersey by next week's podcast. His #1 fan.
Bro, this guy was so cold and then he popped off. All right, Paul, what you got?
No, I'm kind of cheering for him, but I mean that's a game winner. It was amazing, but when I saw the stat line, I was like, no way. But okay.
Shout out Rick Pitino though. Like,
Oh, dude, yes.
what
That
he's
was
doing to that
awesome.
program is insane.
Yeah. Okay, should I end it with the over-unders?
You got to.
Okay, well, it's golf related, and it is about one of us on the show. So, and I bring this up because the person speaks so elegantly about the sport of golf. You know, sometimes you open up with some fun facts and things like that. But I found out, and just for the listeners, we had a call earlier this week. Found out Aaron has no golf clubs, so I'm overreacting to Aaron having no golf clubs.
You don't have any golf clubs?
I broke my golf clubs.
Okay, well, I
not on purpose.
See if anybody out. Yeah,
Aaron.
you need to leave a comment or DM us if you can share your clubs and or just have some irons for Aaron. We'll pick them up, we'll deliver them, we'll pay for shipping. But it was a shock for me, Aaron, because we talked about golf, and I'm like, oh, this.
Aaron,
even though you bring up like you need to play more.
Didn't you use
what's going on with
golf
the club?
podcast?
No. I helped produce on or get it set up. I wasn't hosting that, and I had clubs, so like I was borrowing some really nice clubs. Look, man, if we want to get into what I do for work, no, you're fine. You're fine. It's fine. I just don't have golf money. You know what I'm saying? Like so I'm using hand-me-down clubs. Fair. I also have a problem because look, I told you I hit the ball really hard. I don't know where it's going all the time. I don't know how to play golf.
Club heads when you
I want to see you hit a ball now.
Bro, I went into the PGA store, the Superstore, which is down the road from me, and I was trying out golf clubs. I honest to God, the guy was like, he came up. I broke the iron. It was like a brand new, yeah, on the simulator, and he looked at me. He's like, "Did you ground it?" I'm like, "No, I just hit the ball." And then he's like, hit another one. And he was like, dude.
Chill,
he's like, yeah. And so, I mean, because he didn't care. I mean, they got to repair him or replace him.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, that was really it. Because, like, I hit the ball and I was like, dang. So, yeah, I mean, then I went to the driving range with my hand-me-down 7-iron. Shout out to Zach Cornell on that one, our boy from Big Brother. I have his clubs that were hand-me-downs because he upgraded, and I hit the 7-iron right there, and the club head went further than the ball. Man, it was crazy. It felt like a movie. So
at the start of the show, Ryan said he brings vibes, and Aaron, I think you bring some golf course vibes also, just different vibes.
Yeah, Aaron, I gotta see that because I have a simulator and I bang the crap out of those clubs on there. And I've had one club head go flying. It was my driver that I had for 10 years. If you're breaking clubs like that, there's got to be something going on because that just doesn't happen.
So do we want to talk club head speed? Because that's the problem.
Of, like, fix our swing.
Like I'm on extra stiff, like Tour extra stiff plus is the shaft that I'm on because I'm at like one. Stop it!
Aaron, do you have a video of your swing?
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Oh, we might text it to us after this.
And put that here.
Yeah. Okay, clip.
No, I need you to send it to me.
I'm sure I do. Yeah. How about you just talk to our mutual friend about it? He'll tell you.
Yeah.
Because I know all about your simulator. I know all about your simulator. I built the computer that runs it.
Yeah. No, that's very, very true. That's very true.
That's so great.
And that's why you're a producer.
No.
No. But
because I'm definitely not playing.
I've got to see it. I've got to see that swing. I'm sure Jordan's got. We can mention his name. I don't think it matters. I'll ask Jordan about it, and I need to see that swing. Permission to post it
anytime
if it's good. Okay.
Yeah. We can. It's. I'm not saying it's good. I played too much baseball. Again, I hit the ball hard. I don't hit the ball well, and so like learning to play. I was trying to take some. I actually started doing some like. I have maybe a whole round I recorded of myself playing because we were gonna do like a whole like okay, let's learn how to play golf here because like hitting the ball far is great. It's an advantage over, I'm probably going to hit a 6-iron when everybody else is still hitting, a 3-wood. But like,
we got to get on the course, you guys.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
We'll fly you guys out to
It'll be a blast.
Dude, I'm so in on golf. I need, you're right. I have a video that we posted on the Pure Golf channel, which is now Zcorn Golf. And there's a bag, like my golf bag was from when I played in Arizona, and that was a hand-me-down too. And so like the legs, when you set it down, the legs would fly out and it would fall flat if you didn't set it down just right. Like I've upgraded the bag. I've got a good putter and I got a good driver. But my irons are rough. So we'll get there one day.
I will say I'm down with hand-me-downs. Just if it's nice stuff, and I'll take it. Yeah,
I'm totally the opposite. I dumped a bunch of money in golf clubs, but I just don't know how to golf really. So I'm just like, as long as I look good and my clothes look good.
You live in
You're gonna look so
man.
good.
Yeah.
Aryon and I got fitted this year. We got a nice new setup. It was 10 years in the making for me.
I would love to do that one day. Like if we can get some folks that want to watch us play some golf, like I would love that aspect because I love all the technical aspect of it too. And like actually finding clubs is like, okay, what's the right loft and all those kinds of things. And like that's super
dude, that thing I'm so clueless. It's like I'm just gonna hit my hybrid all the way until I get to the green. I'm going hybrid to the green and then I'll putt.
Yeah. Somebody's close.
80 yards out.
I'll just leave a little off it. It's fine.
he's choked. He's choked down on the club. Yeah. It's like
I'm telling you, it's a problem.
All right, Aryon, we have to make it happen with the boys.
Yeah,
we do. And then one other thing, Paul, since you mentioned it, it just made me reminded me of something. But no, for anybody who lives in Dallas, if you want to get fitted, and I told them I would shout them out because they're so good. Dallas Golf, it's like 635, kind of north of Lake Highlands.
They're great.
The best place for to get fitted. And so anybody who lives in the Dallas area, check them out. They're not a sponsor or anything. I just told them. I mean, they did such a good job. I was like, I will refer you to everybody I know. I actually sent a text.
Like 2 friends, 3 friends there also. It's awesome.
They're really good. But Aaron, we got to get you some clubs, and we need we need to all get together and play because I can't wait for that. That'll be fun.
I'm just down to 7 iron right now, so
we'll play. Has everyone done their reaction? We're moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah.
So is this where are we going now? Would you rather?
Yeah, would you rather, yeah. Aaron, it's you this week, right?
That's me this week. Yeah. All right. So we've had some real thinkers before. So I wanted to do something a little bit more less thinky and a little more chaotic.
Thank you.
So would you rather be able to only whisper forever or only shout forever?
Whisper.
I'm whispering.
Whisper.
Just
everybody's Dude, I
whisper.
hate shouters. I hate shouters. In airports.
Like only shout. Like you'll never, like whispering, you're going to have a tough time making friends. Shouter, you'll never.
Like think about if you're in church and you need to whisper.
This would be an ASMR podcast if we could only.
Well, yeah, I mean your career choices are limited, but
what's your career?
Yeah,
I mean anything that you don't have to talk. But if you're a shouter, you're there's not much you can do there.
You're in a bad spot.
You're an announcer. Yeah, you're in a bad. Yeah, nobody's ever going to want.
Wait, Aaron, which one are you picking?
I mean, I don't know. I just picked the segment. I just thought I thought somebody would be like, man, it would be obnoxious to talk like this all the time. Could you imagine trying to have a conversation?
It would. Yeah, that's fair.
Like, could you imagine trying to just even talk? Like, you know how annoyed my wife would get? Like, I'm sure it would be more annoying if I would shout like loud levels all the time. I guess maybe not like
1,000% guarantee you it would be more.
Yeah, it'd be way worse. way worse.
But I'm already a super loud human being, so you know.
The whisper, you just have to be ready for people to say what every single time, and then you'd have to take 3 steps forward.
I mean,
and then get closer to them.
We talked about movies last time. Like everybody, quiet. What was the quiet Asian chick's name in the Singing movie?
Wait,
you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, Pitch Perfect. Yeah, Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, I know
like,
you're talking
could you imagine?
That's
this is how you talk all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That also get annoying.
That would be so obnoxious. I don't know. I mean, obviously, like you said, like you'd have to learn alternate forms of communication if you were the shouting person. Like you'd have to write it down, or like if you're in church, you're passing notes like back in the day. Instead of, hey, did you see that? You know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Real quick. Speaking of would you rather, was I the only one who picked professional dart player?
You were. You were.
Last week.
Yeah.
I sent you guys that video.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah. I was gonna say, has anybody come over to the other side? Because that's exactly.
I might be a dart player.
That's exactly what I was thinking of when you asked that question.
But I think
It's intense.
I also chose to be special, and Ryan may have chosen to be specialized as well. But it was you chose darts. We said bowling.
Okay.
Like we were going to be the best of the small sports, right? Anyway.
Wait.
But yeah, the darts thing.
I chose.
Did
NBA.
you choose the bench? You chose the bench.
Yeah, I chose NBA.
Yeah, I'm a big
Yeah.
courtside
So
guy. Yeah.
I was on
every night.
Yeah.
Practice with the best players.
No, but
I don't
for
need
the
to fight.
record, when I said darts, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I
And
believe
I
it.
don't know about you guys, but I mean, we talk about this all the time. Your phones are always listening, but the topics that we discuss on the podcast are flooding my TV,
Really?
YouTube, Instagram, everything. We talk about it on the podcast. Boom! Like I've seen more. Well, I don't want to.
Oh yeah, dude, I got that clip.
Yeah, please don't.
I got that dart clip like the next night after the pod. I got the dart clip of him shouting and like what you quoted. I didn't.
Oh, you mean the bowling one where he's
or
like
bowling? Yeah, it was bowling.
I am.
Yeah,
Who do you
that one,
think
that
you
one,
are?
yeah.
I am.
I got that clip on Instagram like
That is.
the day after.
I lost it. I sent that to all my buddies. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
What a legend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, boys. I forgot to. I think I told you. I'm going. Did I tell you guys I'm going to Hawaii tomorrow?
You said we
told
were
me
doing the
today on the course.
podcast from Hawaii next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
What island are you going to?
Oahu. But I'm bringing this stuff to do the podcast next Sunday, so we're not going to miss it. But Aaron, the
Do
reason
it
I
on the
was
beach.
bringing up is for the microphone. I'm going to
Yeah.
bring one of these the
Like the Bluetooth
lavalier
ones.
mics.
Yeah.
And then connect it to the phone because we're going to stay consistent with pod. We're not missing a week, but there's no way I'm bringing this whole setup, but I want to bring as
No.
much as I possibly
Yeah, of
can. So I'll
course.
just do the lavalier. Is that going to work?
Yeah, it'd be great.
Okay.
You're going for a golf tournament, right?
Yeah. Let me tell you. No, I'm actually really excited. So what is it? It's 22nd. So I'm leaving 23rd. So I found out about this trip 2 weeks ago. And I get a text from my uncle's friend, and he was just like, "Hey, I've got it's a 4-man scramble on Turtle Bay, or I'll look up the tournament." And he's like, "I've got this extra spot for trip in Hawaii, and I've never been to Hawaii. My wife and I wanted to go for a honeymoon. It was way too expensive at the time, so I was like, if I can find a way to go,
It
I'll
got
go."
cheaper since you got
It's Turtle
married.
Bay.
Turtle Bay.
Finances changed.
No, but I think
Yes, that's what's happened.
a little bit different situation, but so I go inside, and granted I just went to Scottsdale for a golf trip like 2 months ago.
Wait.
So-
Can we pause for a second? Because these are being good at golf. These are the perks you can look forward to. It's like if you're like good at like rec basketball or like, oh yeah, I've played flag football as a 30-year-old. It's like I'm not getting invited to Scottsdale and Oahu, but like as a good golfer, it's like you get these invites to all these sick places.
You don't have
like-
to be a good golfer to get invited to these trips. Half the guys on our golf trips are not good. For the record,
You
in
just
fact,
have to play.
okay, we like
Yeah,
the vibe.
I guess that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, the vibe guys are actually better anyways. But he texted me. He's like, "Do you want to be our fourth for 4-man scramble for this like big charity tournament in Hawaii?" I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." I was like, "Let me," So I go in and I asked my wife, and I was like, "Hey, how mad would you be if I went to Hawaii in 2 weeks to, I got invited to this golf tournament?" And she was like, "Oh, that sounds great. We can all go." And I'm like,
Yeah, well played to your wife.
"Yeah,
I love that.
yes."
Yeah,
So
100%.
Great
Now we're all
response.
going.
Great
That's
response.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, if you're going, I'm going.
So when are we going?
we're all going. So we have planned a full-blown Hawaii trip in 2 weeks. Got the tickets and everything, and granted, I've got a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 5-month-old. Yeah, and I don't know if any of you guys seen the weather in Hawaii, but like the stress
good
level
right now.
for this trip is
Oh,
just
dude.
it's gonna
Pretty
but,
sad,
Polly
but,
just got
actually.
like
Yeah.
swept off its legs. Yeah, there's like bad flooding.
yeah. So
But-
I called the
Dude.
hotel and I'm like, hey, is this tournament still going on? And the guy told me today. Granted, I'm going there tomorrow. He was like, well, we don't have any updates on the tournament yet. I mean, look, you guys, Hawaii's freaking expensive, and like I was worried this tournament was going to be canceled, and now we're just all going to Hawaii with young kids. Anyways, but then I get this text. Oh, it's called the Speedburners Golf Tournament, Turtle Bay in. I don't even know where it is, but it's like rain or shine. I don't know if you can see this. Rain or shine, we're on. So that's all the confidence I need to
Oh, dude, the
fly
5-day
8.5
forecast,
hours.
you're
to build
good.
it.
You're golden, dude.
Yeah,
You're
bring back
golden.
home the trophy.
Yeah, I'm excited.
At
I
least
will say,
bring a
like,
good
I've
story.
Always wanted to go to Hawaii.
Dude,
But yeah, I'll be
Polynesian
there.
Culture Center.
I know, going to Paul. We've got like my son. We're taking him to the Jurassic Park thing, which I'm pretty excited about. We're going to the Dole Plantation, and then my whole thing is like, I don't want to go to museums and places that I could see in the continental U.S. I want to go to the beach. I want to go, hiking on a kid-friendly trail and see nature and stuff. I want to see Hawaii specific things.
A waterfall
that you can't get
with
anywhere
your son.
The volcanic
I don't want
rocks
I don't want to
everywhere.
hang out at the exactly. I don't want to hang out at the pool all day. I can be at a pool anywhere. If I'm
Yeah.
gonna fly 8.5 hours, I want to see things I can only see in Hawaii. So anyways,
You
yeah.
gotta-
So I'll be recording the pod next Sunday, and I've got my Hawaiian shirt and everything. So yeah, but I'm just glad I can bring the lavalier mics because bringing this whole setup would be too much to do. So
Oh, dude, for sure.
all right, moving on. Is it time for banner breakdown?
I think so. Let's do
All
it.
right, let's
Aaron,
do
let's
the let's
run
do
it.
the thing.
Yeah.
The sports betting information discussed on the Banner Show is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial or betting advice. Always gamble responsibly and within your limits. If you or someone you know may have a gambling problem, call the gambling helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER or visit 1-800-GAMBLER.net for confidential support. All right.
Alrighty. Banner breakdown. This is where we go over all of our bets from last week and the bets coming up. We all place a couple of bets for the upcoming week for our race for $1,000. So for those of you who have not listened to the previous episodes, Paul, Ryan, Aaron, and myself all started out with $100. We get to make 2 to 3 bets on games upcoming this week, and we're going to track it. First to $1,000 wins. And if you lose or you run out of money, then you have to do a challenge on the podcast that the other 3 members come up with and agree upon. So I'm going to say, I guess I'll start. Things are not looking great for me right now. I'm in dead last. So last week I bet, well, I'll say this. Last week I made two bets, Alabama versus Hofstra. I took the points, which I never do in basketball games because I think that's one of the riskier bets you can make. I'm way more comfortable doing that in football, but I knew it was going to be a blowout. They won. That was fine. But the Stars game.
Hey, I got to interrupt
Yeah,
Ryan
we're
real
good.
quick. Ryan, go to your tab on the bottom. Don't edit the front page.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, go ahead.
I'm looking at my best.
Learn from your lessons.
The Stars game, the Stars were on a 15 game point streak, and I think we were texting because I was like, "There's making me sweat out this game," and it was 2-2. It was 2-2. I think in the third period,
Yeah.
I turned it on, and from the moment I turned on that TV, Stars gave up a shorthanded goal, then another goal on a fast break when I don't think it was shorthanded again, but it was one where Dallas was like charging, looking like they were going to score. It was awful. So ruined their point streak, lost that one. So I ended up going 1-1 last week, but they were both for minus money. So I'm significantly down.
What are you doing this week?
Oh, that's right. We have to do it this week. Okay. This week I've got, I'm riding the Stars again. I actually somehow the money line is plus 140 against New Jersey. So I've got $30 on that. I got to make a move and I got to make it fast. And then the Lakers are playing the Pistons. And at first I was going to take the Pistons because I just feel like Luka's got to cool down from this ridiculous. Can we talk about that for a second? Luka Doncic,
they're on fire right now. Lakers in general, and Luka and LeBron are just showing up every single night. It's pretty unreal.
I mean, with all that stuff going on in his personal life, for him to be
the crazy thing. There's like stuff every day coming out about his divorce and personal life. It's crazy, but he's still putting up just insane numbers. He's getting like triple-double, 40-point triple-doubles.
60 points. I mean, he had 60 points the other day.
Yeah.
And were they even married? I think they were engaged, right?
They were engaged, but they had 3 kids, right?
At least a couple of them, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's their third.
Does anybody know what happened?
He wanted her to move full-time to California, and she said no. She wants to live in Slovenia. And so he's, I don't want to misspeak on his relationship, but I think he said, okay, well, if you're not going to move here, then we can't be together. And that started all the, because she wants to live overseas. He's obviously here. She has the kids. He wants the kids to move here with him. And she said no. But she's living in his mom's mansion over in, I think it's Slovenia, is right? He's Slovenian. Yeah. So that's the details I've read.
Yeah, it's sad, but I mean, he's
still locked in though. Yeah,
Jesus. But so I was going to take the Pistons because I was like, they've got to lose sometime. They've got to cool down at some point. Was going to take the Pistons money line, decided against it, and I'm just going to take the over. It's 227, I think.
227 and a half right now.
Yeah, 227 and a half, and I'm putting 20 on that. It's plus 114. So,
I like it.
Yeah, I need to hit both of these this week because I think I'm like, I don't know, 30. I think all you guys are in the positives. I'm the only one that's down, right?
Correct.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I'll go next. You only doing 2 this week, Aryon?
I'm doing big money for 2. Yeah.
Okay. I'll follow up really quickly because I had Lakers versus Pistons. I have Lakers by minus 2.5. And so, and the money line's negative 126. I'm going to put $15 on that. Then also another NBA one is Oklahoma versus Spurs. I got Spurs minus 5.5, and that's at minus 200. And then I got to go with my boys, University of Houston money line against Illinois. That's at minus 210. And so it's going to be a good game on Thursday to be watching.
Minus 210.
That's an awful line.
You're putting $20 on that. Yeah.
I'm putting 20 on that one.
They're minus 155 on my end, but if you can find a better line, take Houston. I love that bet as well.
Ryan, you're up $163.
Yeah, I've only lost 2 of my bets in the last 2 weeks.
Dude, this is why we have Ryan helping us.
No, I don't.
Wait.
We'll have to figure out the numbers later.
Wait. Okay, it should be. It might have to be 63, not 163. I think 163 is my total bankroll.
It's probably 60.
Yeah. I was like, holy.
Oh,
cow.
okay. Yeah, I think because I'll fix your spreadsheet again because you're.
Dude, I'm so bad with Excel.
I've got formulas in this thing that are automatically doing it, and I'm watching in Ryan's manual. I'm like, okay, the formulas are gone now. I'll fix it later.
Wait. Let's talk through it because I don't think it's that crazy. So
well, you're putting your total amount that you're bringing in. I think it's just the winnings, right?
Yeah, the formula should just be what's going above. So like.
I think the biggest question is if you guys are giving me Holland as a W of last week.
That was mine.
I didn't put it on my.
You gave it to me.
I gave it to you. So if we don't count Holland for me, also, then I won 2 out of my 3, and there was like even money line, so that's like plus $50. And I was already.
Yeah, no, you don't get.
You gave it to me.
Credit.
You get credit because that was dope.
An amazing bet. You don't get it towards this.
All right, that's fine. That's
you just get a random bet.
Yeah,
I told him the bet.
You did. You completely did. 100%.
We appreciate your insights.
Yeah, no, great great
It was
job.
a great call.
That was
All right,
So-
all right, that's
amazing.
fair. That's fair.
But
I'm
what it
helping
is
out
like
Aaron.
if you put in 25 and you hit and it goes to 50, you put in 25. You don't put
Yeah,
in the
it's just what
50.
you
The
want.
formula should automatically do it like it did up top.
You're right. You're right.
But something got
fixed it, I
broken
fixed
up
it, I
there,
fixed it.
and I
I
will.
fixed it.
I'll fix all of it because
All right,
I don't know where
I'm
that
positive
came from.
4260. 4260. I took out
All right,
Holland
Brian.
and I. Yeah.
Ooh,
Brian,
that's a
what are
big
your
difference.
bets this week?
Yeah, Holland was plus money.
Yeah, Holland put me in
taking-
second place.
okay.
Thank you.
I'm staying in March Madness mode for all
like
my
it.
bets, just because tis the time. I'm taking Purdue to cover 8.5, minus 110. The line right now is 8.5. Texas, they were a playing team. I don't think they beat Gonzaga, but I didn't think Gonzaga was that good. So I'm kind of doubling down on Gonzaga not being that good and Purdue being good. So I love that line. I won't take it because Paul did, but I also love the Houston money line. I
can
have them
take it.
going.
You'd ride with
Have
me.
them. All right, I'll take the spread. You took money line. I'm going to take the spread. 2.5 at minus 112. And then I'm going to take St. John's just because I want to see them beat
Ooh.
Duke. I'm going to take them spread, though. I'm going to take them plus 6.5 at minus 110. I hate Duke. I've been a Duke hater my whole life. My dad texts me every March Madness, like, has Duke lost yet? Because him and I just hate Duke. So it's fun. But yeah, fade
So
Duke.
I don't really
Go.
like Duke either, but you want me to tell you what's not going to happen?
St. John.
St.
winning.
John.
It's not gonna,
Hey,
I don't.
covering
They
6.5.
could cover the spread.
Dude, did you see what Duke did against that team that no one knows who they were?
I did.
They were winning by
I did.
12 for
I
like
did.
10
They're just
But then
warming
you-
up.
On
did you ever-
DraftKings, you're
did you
getting 7.5
ever-
points.
Okay, what?
That's
For
fair.
what's the 7.5 for what's the
Minus,
what are the odds?
no, plus 6.5 is minus 110 right now.
Okay, yeah. But no, so I want Duke to lose as well. And when they were losing in that first game, I did not.
I mean,
feel
everyone
safe.
knew it wasn't going to stay.
wasn't
that-
gonna
yeah,
stay.
Yeah, everyone knew it.
I mean, and
But then it kind of got deep, and it was like, wait.
Yeah, no, I don't even think. Look, the St. John story is great, and I'll be rooting for Dylan Darling or whatever his name is to hit a three.
It's a Dylan Darling hater, bro.
No, I'm rooting
No,
for him. I want
he's
you to
here
beat
for him.
Duke. I want you to. No, I'm here for him. But because the guy's got to be a savant of some kind to be in a
Just have
crunch
those
time
minutes,
situation with that stat line over the last two games. I mean, he's got to be doing something. So I'm going to figure out what that is. I'm going to watch that game. I don't think they stand a chance. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're right and I'm wrong. I'm telling you, I
Can't
don't
wait
think
for
that's
these
gonna happen.
games. It's fun. It's too much fun.
Thursday's going to be fun.
Well,
I know.
Alabama started 35 minutes ago. What is the score? Because that's the
Aaron,
way
you
I'm winning this bracket.
Aaron, you want to close this out for the
13
bets
14
for
to
your
7.
week?
13-7. Yeah, 14-7. I haven't. Okay, so I had a different app. I just downloaded this one, and it's very confusing because I can't see like everything on here. I don't understand.
I love this part. I love this segment. It's just like,
Yeah. Aaron,
I don't know what
how
I'm
to
doing.
gamble.
Segment.
Yeah.
Like, I have
This
no
is a great
clue, y'all.
segment.
This is not my jam.
Aaron,
No,
it will be
okay.
by the end by football season. It will be.
Yeah, you'll love it. Like you'll love the concept of it. Maybe not
Yeah.
the losing of money part.
Yeah, money on things that are I don't know. It's a
New
little
gamblers.
speculative.
New gamblers always start off hot. That's how you get hooked, and then it's a dark road after that.
Hey,
Unless you're right.
I'm good. I'm good.
Well, do you want to
can-
ride University of Houston with us?
I'm trying
could
to
be a
see
squad
like I
ride.
wish I could just share my screen with y'all right now. Because like it's not showing like anything.
All right, what do you want? Let's talk through it.
I think we got to go college basketball, right? Like I
yeah,
think
for sure.
For sure.
I want to stay there.
This is a once a year.
We got
time
to
where
What's
we
the,
look
Mich-
at,
what's the Michigan State line?
but they don't know who they're playing yet.
That's why. Yeah. So there's no lines
Yeah,
yet. Yeah.
So I mean, UCLA is down 5 to Connecticut at half, but we don't know who they're playing yet. So that's why it gets weird too.
So if you want to take it, you have to take games that are already solidified.
I think I would like to take Purdue. I think that's an easy one. But you already took that, right?
Let's do it together.
All right. I'll take Purdue, and let's do 15 on Purdue. So let me write down what I'm doing this time. So 15 on Purdue.
While you're doing, does anybody have Alabama beating Texas Tech, or just me?
I might. Not.
I don't know about in our bracket.
Yeah, I'm gonna just check our bracket
and say
because
and then make sure y'all write down what you're doing too, so that way this transfers a little bit faster this week.
Mine's already in the G sheet.
Amazing, you're the best. All right, so we'll do 15 on Purdue.
Thanks.
And
Purdue, Houston, St. John. That's
I want to take Illinois over Houston. What kind of thing am I looking at there?
Dude, what? Why are you always hating on Sam Darnold?
He's fading the noise. He's fading the noise.
No,
what is going on here?
I'm looking at my bracket, and I selected.
Was it the golf club comment?
No, dude. Honestly, rib me. I deserve it. I am here for it. I can play along. If you can dish it out, you got to take it.
For you to win some money. I mean, it's good to go against a couple of us.
It makes the game fun to watch.
Yeah.
Plus 130. So,
and I have Illinois. I had Illinois beating Florida even in Iowa took care of that. So, spoilers.
It's plus 130.
Plus 130. So that means I get extra money. That means it's a long shot, right? How does that work?
Yes, it is. Anything plus, you are making more than your initial bet. Yeah.
All right. I want to go. Let's see. What am I up right now? 20. Dang it. 20 something bucks, right? Yeah, I'm up $23.64 right now. I want to go $25 on Illinois.
Let's go. Wait. You can't bet more than you have.
No, he's got that much in winnings. He's got 100.
I have 123.64 at my disposal. I used 15 on Purdue, and I'm going to use 25 on Illinois.
Love that.
Y'all are gonna have a great time laughing at me when I lose. But if I win, Kennesaw State kept me in that Gonzaga pick for a minute, y'all. Kennesaw State, they kept my $2 alive for a little bit.
That's a good bet. That was $2 to win what?
Like $2 to win 30.
Yeah, they were like plus 1,300 or something.
Yeah, 15.44.
15, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep looking off to the side. The Tide are rolling right now.
I was gonna say they are not right now.
20-9.
Dude,
and if they
just because you have 3 kids
and beat Michigan, I think it's over. Because I think we have all of us have too many of the same picks. I think the bracket's over if they beat Michigan.
If that's the one outlier, then yeah, for sure.
Except Aaron might have a shot because he's got some weird situation.
I have Illinois and Michigan State on that, and I'm the only one there. So my bracket could absolutely bust.
Yeah, but I wish.
But I still have Arizona winning it, so my champion's still in. But
same.
And then,
well, is Arizona still in, Aryon?
I'm pretty sure he's out.
I can't bet my life on it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
No, that was funny. He goes, "Are you sure?" I'm like,
pretty great.
I can't say I'm 100% sure.
Hey, can I put $50 on St. John's to beat Kansas?
You can do whatever you want,
dude.
No, I can't. That game's over.
I didn't hear that part. I thought you were talking about Duke. I was like, you can do whatever you want. That reminds me of. You guys ever see The Big Short?
Yeah.
Yes.
When he's like, "Can we do 200 million?" He goes, "Yes, you can absolutely do 200 million." When he's when Mike Burry goes to all those banks. God, I love that movie. All right. Moving on. Okay, so that was Banner Breakdown.
What was the line on Purdue? Sorry.
Oh no. Okay.
It's like 8.5.
No, the odds. Sorry.
Oh, you're just taking them to win. It's minus 360.
Minus
The line's
360.
8.5. That's just to win. If you want to take them points that they win by over 8.5 points, it's minus 110.
Ooh.
I took the points personally.
That's a lot of points, but I think I'll go for it.
Yeah,
So
but it's a
minus
playing game.
110.
It's a playing team. I hate Texas.
No, I mean
UT
I'm fine with that.
specifically.
So minus 8.5.
Talking to a bunch of Texas boys.
Yeah.
I knew what you meant.
And then
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, sorry. Yep, that's good. And then Illinois was what line? Sorry, odds. That was a 130.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, I had to put that in the sheet so I didn't forget it for later.
All right,
Thank
I'm
you.
ready for the next segment. I'm excited about this one, Aryon.
Oh, dude,
I'm so
the
excited.
draft is gonna be crazy.
All right, moving on to the draft. So this week's draft is we're doing 5 rounds. All-time favorite wrestlers. Now it can be professional wrestlers. It can be WWF, WWE, WCW, NWO, Ohio State Wrestling Circuit, whatever you want. You can pick any of them, but top 5 favorite wrestlers. Now remember, you can go nostalgic and pick just like personal favorites, but remember you gotta try to win.
Going on the gram, so
yeah. So all right, speaking of the gram, last I checked.
I think B crushed it. Was it B or C?
Yeah, B.
But
Yeah.
C was close. Not saying who C was, but C was close.
I know we're gonna have to say who they were. That's how we're gonna
No,
pick our.
B got a lot of respect.
You didn't really do too hot.
I don't even know what
Dude.
I got feedback that didn't go on Instagram. I sent it to some of my buddies as well.
The throwbacks just don't hit these days. I mean, I love the calls.
Yeah.
Tommy Boy's a classic, but
Yeah.
obviously that wasn't going to play on Instagram.
Yeah,
So
I would have done better on Facebook.
Right? Yeah, dude. So true. So true.
That's hilarious.
yeah, the
My
turnout
dad
was
and
good
grandma
for
would
the
have voted for you.
So, Aaron, we got to keep a tally of all the drafts. So, B was me. We got 50% of the votes and that was Superbad, Anchorman, Hangover, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and I Love You Man. One of my neighbors, I saw he voted, and I was texting him. And he was like, "With Superbad and Anchorman, you could have put anything
over,
in the last
yeah.
year. It was over." Okay, so
Dude, I think you won it on the last
Wait,
two.
is this
to be
a
real.
conspiracy? Also, are you texting people for votes?
I
I'm not
think
texting-
so.
no,
That's what I
I'm
just
texting-
heard.
Yeah, you
No.
might be ruled
I
out.
did not. Nope.
And I
I
know
think
the
we need
neighbor
to-
you're talking about.
Can we launch
it's
a
John.
formal
Have-
investigation?
You can launch an investigation. He wrote B all day. He wrote a comment B all day. So I text him saying thank
You're
you.
probably in your backyard
that's
with
fair.
them
That's
with
fair.
his
Yeah, you're
Seriously.
shouting over, barbecuing.
See,
Yeah,
and here's the
over the
difference
fence
between
back.
your friends and mine. My
Home
friends,
improvement.
my friends
Yeah.
didn't pick my list on purpose. That's the difference.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem, not not my issue. And no, I didn't. I will show you the text messages. And he
No, I
texted me. He goes,
you.
"Superbad Anchorman." He said it didn't matter.
No, B was great. When you
I
when
had
you look
texts
at
from
him
my
again-
friends saying, "I hope you were B," and I was like, "No."
No.
No.
All right. So C was in second
Me.
place.
That was
So that's
tall.
you.
I got dunked
All right, well-
on.
And then D was okay. So I'm gonna pick. Yeah, we got to do an all-time draft record because I'm getting my butt kicked in the banner breakdown segment. This is the only thing I can apparently do right. So I'm gonna go with the 4 slot for this draft.
All right.
I'm gonna go with number 2.
I gotta go 1.
I want to
Wow.
see. Yeah.
Dude,
Wow.
I'm
Oh, how do you not take 1?
I'm at 3.
I'm just gonna see what. Yeah.
All
I
right.
think
Yeah,
mine will
dude, I don't
stick.
know.
I think
I feel
mine's gonna
like-
stick.
I feel like all of our ages are like fairly similar, so we shouldn't be too far off in like our guys. But
Dude, if my number 1 pick gets taken, I'm absolutely pulling off a finishing move on one of y'all whenever we go golf. I'm just saying.
I believe it. You break golf clubs. You might be scary out there.
Ryan getting the one pick at
Yeah.
3 is that's pretty big. Okay. All right. So this week, once again, it is professional wrestlers, any company, any network, any time, I guess, but favorite, best wrestlers, whatever you want to say. Ryan, you got the first pick. Who do you got?
I mean, I'm going Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay, that was mine.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that was on your guys' radar.
100%.
I don't know. I don't know how you didn't take number 1 overall if you wanted Stone Cold. That's
yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I thought. I wanted, but I don't know. I don't know. Like that was, dude. I haven't watched
Yeah.
wrestling since like '98, 2002, or whatever. But when you hear the glass break and he run like in mid match and the glass breaks and he's just running
Yeah.
out, like that was
He's unreal.
That was goosebumps. So he's 101. Yeah, the beer crushing. I mean, legend.
Yeah. Yep. Stone Cold. That's.
I'm going
Was that
Undertaker.
everyone's number 1? Was that?
Oh
okay.
gosh, Paul, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Good.
I'm giving.
The
I didn't even
Undertaker is
say.
like my guy.
I didn't
growing
even
up.
say the finisher because I didn't want to give it away. The Tombstone pile driver is coming your way. I love the Undertaker. Great
Yeah,
pick.
the Undertaker
Great
is like
pick.
one of my favorites growing up.
Oh,
He had the same
Dang.
effect when
Yeah,
the light when it would just go pitch black and the flames from the corner. Yeah,
Dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
he's awesome.
Yeah.
This is a nostalgic
Oh.
draft.
Well, I'm happy I
Yeah.
did that too, Aaron. I can't wait
I-
to play golf with you.
I'm glad you did it too. This is more fun this way. All right, man, that knocks out my 1 and 2. So
Good.
I'm gonna go with an all-time legend then, and go Bret Hart.
Oh, thank God you went Bret Hart. Okay. That's good though.
The Hitman.
Man,
The-
regretting taking. I didn't.
Yeah,
You
why
guys
did you pick 4th?
Well,
Yeah,
because I
4th is
wanted.
not a good option.
No, 4th is better
You want the
than
back
2.
to back?
I wanted the
When
back
you
to
get
back.
the
I did.
Undertaker?
Yeah. No. Okay.
Those some good picks, I will just say.
Well, no, because
yeah.
the reason I went 4 is because my favorite, I would have picked Stone Cold because he's Stone Cold Steve Austin, but he wasn't my favorite. So I was like, I figured you guys would take a couple like big names and then I could get the ones that I really want.
Yeah.
All right. So, but I still have to do this. So I'm going to go The Rock.
All
And
right.
then on the wraparound, I'm going to go somebody that I want, but I can't take them because
This pin
you still got to
sucks.
win. I'm going to go The Rock and then I'll go Hulk Hogan.
Hulk's a good one.
Wait, are you doing Hulk Hogan or are you doing Hollywood Hulk Hogan?
Same
Heel?
dude. Same dude. He gets both.
No, I think
He
they're
gets
different. I think
both.
they're
He
different.
gets both.
It's the
Multiple
guy.
personality
He
disorder or
turned
not.
heel.
I actually, I would say if I had to pick though, I loved him during the NWO. Like that was
Dude,
my
The Wolf Pack.
yeah.
I was. Yeah. Okay.
So I would say Hulk Hogan.
All right. So.
Oh yeah, Rock Hulk Hogan. Okay.
All right. So that's back to me.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Do I do a personal favorite or do I go with what I
That's tough.
think? Because
I'm gonna have so many.
I took
honorable
Bret Hart
mentions
because
on this one.
Bret Hart is like goated all time. Like as far as like wrestlers are,
Yeah,
wrestling
yeah.
fans are gonna pick Bret Hart.
Yep.
For me, okay, I'm gonna go for me, and I'm gonna see if this flies. If not, I'll pivot. The Legion of Doom, the tag team.
That won't hit. That won't hit.
You can't play. You
No,
can't play
it's not-
the whole tag
it's-
team.
it-
Do we need to do
you can
this
take it.
individuals?
No, I'll-
Totally. No,
I'll
that
let
works.
you can have it. You can have it, Aaron. You could have
Yeah,
taken that at 5. I promise I would have stayed the whole time. That's
Hey,
all
look,
I'm
man,
saying.
you could disrespect.
But if you
hockey.
love them, that's you.
No, there's
That's
no-
what I'm
dude,
saying. That is just a personal pick. I probably could have
Yeah.
picked it later, but I absolutely put some respect on that name.
Oh, and
Tag
that's why
team
this is fun. I love that.
champions,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
spikes on the shoulder pads, like yeah. Anyway,
No, it's a great pick, and honestly, my favorite wrestlers, I'm gonna have to make as honorable mentions because I'm not gonna be able to pick them. So that's where I'm struggling right here, where it is what it is. But
nah, I'm playing to honesty. We'll see if we got any.
Yeah.
I like
real
it.
ones
Yeah,
out
I'm
there.
doing a mixture.
All right,
Is it my turn to go?
it's your turn. Undertaker.
I know.
Taker.
I'm gonna go Macho Man Randy Savage.
That's a good one.
Good pick.
All right.
Yeah, he just has the funniest
All right,
interview.
Ryan, you have back to back.
I could probably hold on this one, but I'm gonna go Triple H.
Okay, that was the other one I was gonna hit.
In elementary school, the suck it. Like
Yeah.
a lot of us got in trouble for that one.
Dude, that
We did
was-
not.
yeah,
we
I
did
think-
not know what it meant, but we were doing it at recess. Just,
Yeah, I think
out
every
here
boy did it
stealing
at
X
recess.
Pac's bit, man.
okay, yeah, okay, that was X-Pac. Yeah. And then I'm going an old school WCW. I'm going Sting.
Dad, knew you were gonna do
Oh,
it to me.
Sting's a
I was
good
gonna
one.
take Sting.
Good.
Yeah,
I dressed
good,
up for him for
good.
Halloween one year as a kid. Him coming from the Raptors, dropping down like
Crazy,
another legend.
absolute.
That is
I'm
really
gonna
good.
go. I'm a fan of him, but I'm also grew up watching Princess Bride. I'm going with Andre the Giant.
Nice,
He's just a legend.
Andre.
He's like one of
Alright.
he's broken records. And Princess Bride was just a movie we grew up watching. So small piece in my heart for Andre.
All right, back to me again. All right, then I'm gonna, man. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pick the first lady on the list.
You're picking China.
No, why would I take
Okay.
China? I said a lady. Anyway.
R.I.P. China though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dude, we gotta have China's back.
Hey, sorry, my bad. No, Aryon's face tells me I shouldn't do this, but I gotta put. There's gotta be a lady on the list.
Casey?
It's gotta be Trish Stratus.
Trish? Okay. Yeah.
Like it's gotta be. You gotta. She's probably the best lady wrestler of all time. She kind of paved the way for women's wrestling to be what it is now. Like, because women's wrestling
you
nowadays has popped off. So like it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
Like, it's more respect for my list is not gonna probably hit for some people, but I think.
I mean,
just
that
like-
pick will hit for a lot of people. I think specifically for the wrestling fans of the early 2000s, that will just buy you some points. But
Yeah, we'll see.
yeah,
I may be on Facebook again.
Man, there's so many good ones in this middle tier, but I'm gonna go. Oh, this is tough. Okay, I am going to go. I can't pick him. I don't even. Okay, Randy Orton. And Randy Orton and John Cena. I don't want to do it, but
I knew you were gonna pick him just to try to win. I knew you were gonna pick.
Yeah,
someone.
like this does not
It's
feel
staring
like
at
you
me.
even like him.
Yeah. I'd rather.
like-
I
no,
would
I
pick
don't.
China.
No, it's
Fraudulent.
no
Fraudulent.
Randy Orton.
Fraudulent.
Randy
You
Orton.
text your neighbors and you
Text
No,
pay people for votes.
God.
No, yeah.
I'm not saying I don't like John Cena in movies. He cracks me up, but
I'll get no.
is he in
Randy
the top
Orton.
five
He's a
with
good
the
dude. He's a
Undertaker.
good dude.
Yeah, he's a really
Randy
nice
Orton
guy.
was mine. I love Randy Orton. I did his finishing move, jumping into the pool 10,000 times. But Cena was.
RKO. Yeah.
Oh my God, my brother was the
Legend.
byproduct of RKO's for years. But yeah, Cena. I feel. I do. You're right. You guys are right. He's just
Yeah.
right.
He's out here
Selling out for
shilling, man.
votes.
Son of a
He's out here
sellout.
shilling.
You're a
Selling
sellout.
out for votes.
Sell out.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's
Fine.
cool.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
bad.
it's good.
You gotta have
He
one.
had to be on the top 5.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
How do we go through this whole draft and not pick John Cena? Is where I was at.
Yeah.
Dude, there's way
He's-
too many. There's so
He's
many.
not
legends
on my
left.
list.
Yeah, me either. He's not on my top 5.
Right.
I'm gonna go Edge.
Love that.
I'm gonna go Brock Lesnar.
That's a good one.
We are leaving some gold on the board.
Well, you got the last two here. This is your 4 and 5. So
These are my last two. Wait, don't we go back one more time or no? Or is this my last ones?
you have Stone Cold, you have Triple H, and you have Sting.
You're
This is 4 and
Okay, so
5
these are
for
my
you.
last two. Yeah. Shoot. Makes it a little harder. I mean, I think my three are already gonna win, but Ric Flair,
Oh,
Okay. The Nature
love it.
Boy.
Yeah.
All right.
the Nature Boy, and I mean a crowd pick, which I'm not gonna do. It'll be my honorable mention. Actually, you know what? Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
Dude,
He's
he's at him.
look,
gonna
he
do
wasn't
it.
getting back to you. He was my 5th pick
No.
too.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Rey Mysterio.
Dude, the mask
Did
was
anybody?
all-
I'll wait till we're done. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
you're
think
good.
anyone's picking.
Yeah,
this
we're
one.
about to. Yeah. Anyway. All right, Paul.
I mean, dude, I have two that I wish I had that I wish I picked, but I'll save it.
Dude, you just took both mine that were kind of.
Were they on your
dangling in
list?
front of my- Yeah. I'll go with. We've talked about her. I'm throwing China up there for me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. She was in that era with the
She was.
Undertaker, and
Yeah.
she was just everybody knew her. It's like you knew China was showing up, and R.I.P.
Dude,
China.
I think my dad dressed up as her for Halloween when I was
Tons
like
of people did.
7 years old.
She's an icon in the wrestling
Yeah.
game.
That absolutely she was. Like she's that was the most
that was
yoked woman
Princess-
I've ever seen.
No, that was someone else. She looked like China.
I'd rather go golfing with you, Aaron, than China. If they got me.
Yeah, well. All right,
All
so
right, Ryan.
last one
Aaron.
for me. Man, all right, I've done enough of the. See, I don't know if anybody would even go for this. Like, but this guy, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be loyal to my list, like the people who like
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah, you should.
I am super torn right now. I've got two, and neither one of these are gonna hit for anybody else. I'm gonna go Ultimate Warrior.
Dude, that hits.
good one. Yeah.
My
Dude,
first
that-
Halloween that I ever dressed up for
Like,
was Ultimate Warrior.
Him coming
I
in
was
and-
Ultimate Warrior.
Like,
That's a
yeah,
great
dude,
Halloween.
Yeah, they made him for kids back in the day.
Dude, like had some of the most legendary matches. I wish he didn't have the the issues that took him out early. But man, like he was the epitome of cool to me in the late night in the 90s. That
I mean, he was
neon.
as big as Hulk Hogan in the early 90s as
So,
anyone else in the
yeah.
game. Like he was huge.
Okay,
He had that WrestleMania against Hulk Hogan.
exactly. That was
With a-
that
yeah,
was
Yeah.
insane.
sick.
And the Royal Rumble one, like oh my goodness, man, like he just. I had never seen steroids before. And I just was like, this guy's so cool. He's so strong. Like, I loved that guy. All right. Aryon,
Last pick.
kill it off.
Yeah. So I officially hate myself for picking John Cena, but you can't. I agree with everything you said. I actually, because there's some wrestlers that I love on this list, and I didn't pick them because you can't not take Luka Doncic when he's on the board at
Right.
3, even if he has an
Yeah,
eating
yeah.
problem or whatever. You still got to take him. So I couldn't not take him. But for my 5th pick, no, I'm not going to do it again. Hold on.
Batista.
I'm gonna pick Kevin Nash.
You're gonna pick
Kevin
the Costco guys?
Nash.
Kevin Nash. So we've all picked our 5.
That's
Yeah.
it. Everything's
Honorable
locked in.
mention.
Yeah. I think if I would have picked my real top 5 purely off of like who I loved, it would have been Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, or Razor Ramon.
Yeah, Razor Ramon, bro. Yeah.
I like Sting. Sting was a good one, but I love
Thing's
like
a great one.
my favorites are like I like Randy Orton, Goldberg, Roddy
Goldberg
Piper.
was one that we missed. Yeah.
Yeah,
love
I wish I'd have
Goldberg.
picked Goldberg instead of John Cena. To be honest,
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goldberg was a great one. We should have had him on the list.
He
Yeah.
was between him and Rey Mysterio.
My favorite tag
Mm.
team was Kidman and Rey Mysterio. when Kidman would do the gainer off the
yeah.
off the ropes,
Yeah.
and then Rey Mysterio would jump up, put his legs on his neck, and flip. Oh my! I used to play NWO,
It was-
WCW.
dude,
NWO versus WCW or whatever, right?
Yeah,
On
that was the
N64.
best
whatever it was.
game.
Yeah, that was
Um,
a banger.
I play
Oh.
hours of that game.
Same.
The amount of I don't know miles I've put on my thumbs in that game.
Yeah.
Trying to
You
tap
like
out.
Scroll
Come on,
scroll
come on.
aside to get
Yeah,
out of
you're
it.
moving
Yeah.
so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
Um,
original days of like NWO to me were that just probably
The
'cause
greatest television of all time, dude.
Yeah, that was really good. I've watched that Revolution documentary so many
So
times.
sick. So sick.
Dude, and the Nation DX rivalry on the other side, like in the WWF at that time was crazy. That was crazy. The other one that I put on that I didn't say that I don't think anybody else would have cared about. I loved Booker T. I don't know
Booker
why.
T was
I
amazing.
loved
loved
Booker T.
Love it. What about
Yeah.
Bam Bam Bigelow?
Bam Bam Bigelow,
Bigelow.
Ricky
Scotty
Dragon
Too Hotty.
Steamboat, Scotty Too Hotty. Honestly,
Scotty Too Hotty.
Diamond Dallas Page.
Hey,
as
Hey,
much
Sean-
as,
Yeah, that's
DDP.
another great one.
Shawn Michaels would have guaranteed a vote from Jordan.
and
he knows
honestly, I didn't put him on there because of Jordan,
Yeah.
just to spite
No,
Jordan.
Ric Flair. Chris Benoit. I loved Chris Benoit before he went psycho.
Yeah,
I mean,
Chris
you can't bring
Jericho,
up all this without bringing up Mankind.
Mankind. I mean, dude, as
Mankind
far
is
as like
great.
wrestling
Dude, we didn't even bring
legends
up
go,
Kane. We didn't talk
Dude,
about Kane. Kane
I
and
almost said
Mankind's
Kane.
cage match was like the best
Kane-
match of all time.
Kane was on my list, and I was
Was
going
he?
back and forth for my 5th pick.
yeah, Kane.
Booker
Based on
T
Kane.
had
If you
the
took
nastiest-
Kane and Undertaker, that'd have
Yeah.
been the thing. But yeah, dude, there's so many iconic wrestling matches,
His
and
finishing move where he did the spin where he did his hand and then he spun in a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, the
Yeah.
Tombstone Pile Driver, #1 finisher of all time for me.
Dude,
Absolutely.
the Stone Cold Stunner
The Stunner is amazing.
Oh.
Amazing.
in the Royal Rumble where he Stone Cold stunned like
Yeah.
30 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right.
I
it's
wanna-
crazy. Like I like the honorable mentions better than the actual draft.
Right, I know.
pick.
Yeah.
Some of
I
these,
think
like,
it's more authentic.
It's deep. Yeah, but I mean, we're doing a draft, not a.
Who did we
Very-
miss though? I feel like we missed a couple
Oh.
big ones.
Dude, we've
We missed-
definitely
Kane was a
Well,
huge one. Kane's like a top
Kane.
10 of all
Goldberg.
time.
Goldberg
And
is-
Goldberg, yeah.
Goldberg should have been up there.
Dusty Rhodes is he's a legend. I don't know if
I
we
mean,
missed him, but
Ted
Speaking of that, did you
DiBiase,
guys see
the Million
Guerrero?
Dollar Man.
Eddie Guerrero?
The other one that I had like this weird love-hate relationship with,
Big Papa
Va-
Pump.
Val Venus.
Oh, we
Do
didn't
y'all
talk about
remember?
the Hardy Boys.
The Hardy Boys.
Yeah. Hardy Boys.
Val Venus. I mean, the Hardy Boys are like the best tag team of all time, right? Didn't
Who
they
took
get some?
who took Ric Flair?
I took
Ryan
Ric Flair
did.
on my fifth pick.
What?
That's a good
Your
one.
I
fourth.
couldn't let him go.
Yeah,
Fourth?
you
Okay.
got to have the Nature Boy. And see, like I wasn't sure. Do we go
Yeah,
with the
Rey Mysterio's
classics? Like
like-
y'all got the Andre the Giant, the Hulk Hogan. Like the
No,
real.
I'm happy with The Rock and Hulk Hogan. I'm happy with that pick. I'm happy with
Yeah.
I'm happy with Randy Orton because I actually really liked Randy Orton. But and I'm really happy with Kevin Nash because he's actually one of my favorites. The only one I sold out on, but look, John Cena, you can't have a draft and not take him. I mean, he's
In the
the
last
face
20 years of wrestling, you have to. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
100%. It's a fair choice.
yeah,
Yeah.
but no,
But his 90s kids, it's just he's not on our
no,
radar.
he's not, dude. I'm telling you, that game, Kidman, Rey Mysterio Jr., and then I would do Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. Like those were my favorite. Oh man, it was so good, so good.
Was that the first
Man,
one when we could customize your wrestler too?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, because
And like his walkout, where he
That
could do
was
his
cool.
walkout.
yes,
when he
I
was-
spent
was
so much time with that, dude. Oh, loved it.
Yep, those were the days.
I think we need to
All
set
right.
up like we can talk about the golf one. We can play some golf when we get out there. We need to hook up an N64 and see what happens.
We
Is there a way to
that's be our
is
next,
there a way
that's
to
be our next draft. And Mario Kart characters.
Dude, oh my
or
gosh. No.
Games.
N64 games.
Yeah.
Oh my
I like
gosh.
that.
That's too. Is that catalog too big though?
Top 20 games.
It's not as big as comedy movies. Comedy movies is way bigger.
Comedy movies was
N64.
way too big.
No, for N64, there's a top 20, right? That we're
Yeah,
picking.
we could. It would be a good pick.
All right,
like
let's do it.
N64.
Let's lock it in. Next week's draft.
This week's top N64. That's a good one. That's
Like,
a
subscribe.
good
Come on.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys. I know this has been. You know what? I don't know if this means it's been a great podcast or not, but I've forgotten it half the time that we're on a podcast. It's one of our meetings. But you guys, for everybody who's listened so far, thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe. We love doing this for you. We love recording these podcasts every week, and we got so much stuff. I mean, we had a meeting earlier this week where we're going over our plans for the year and some of the great shows we're gonna record for you. So please follow us on Instagram, and we appreciate all the support. This is how we can continue to make this stuff and do what we love to do. So on that positive note, we are adding a new segment to the show. What did we land on? The final huddle?
I thought we were closing it out.
Closing it
Send
out.
off.
Yeah, send it off. Who wants to close us out tonight?
I can do it, boys. And I
Close
think just over the last year and a half, we've been going through a lot personally, and you guys have always been there for me. And I just wanted to let everybody else know and just remember that, remember your support system, remember your friends and family who are the closest. We have amazing parents, but don't hesitate to reach out. Like Aryon, when you and I went golfing today, it was just nice to be on the course with you and just chat it up. And it's nice to touch base with Aaron and Ryan on this call, but also the people back in Seattle. So always say thanks, be grateful for your support system, and make sure to give them a call out of the blue, and those calls always go a long ways. So I'll end it with that this week. Love you guys.
Good night.
We'll see you.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys. All right.